Update on the Toro. Uh, I just want everyone to know that you get what you pay for. So we got it going. The fuel pump is good. The carb needed rebuilt. The float was stuck closed. So I got it going 2 nights ago, and I spent probably an hour trying to adjust the carburetor. I did a hurry up job on it, but I knew I did a good enough job where it would run, but it didn't run very good. So I checked my fuel pump. My fuel pump is pumping gas beautifully, and then it was backfiring out the carb, and that normally tells you that you have head gasket issues or carbon buildup or a sticky intake valve. So I took the head off and I cleaned all the carbon. It was pretty bad. But I was very surprised at the condition of the cylinder. My piston is tight. I have crosshatch in the bore. My valves are beautiful. Just a lot of carbon. So I decarboned everything, new head gasket, polished the head, leveled the head, everything that you would do when you service this. And I started back up and it's doing the exact same thing, and backfiring out the carb. Well, that means that I would have a timing issue. Well, I didn't even think of checking that because it would start and run, and maybe that's the first thing I should have checked. But yeah, someone put a Chinese set of points on it, and they're not working very good. So I put a genuine Kohler points on it, and I gapped it at the correct gap, and I mic'd the points push rod, and you have to do that because it wears over time. So depending on your engine and your push rod for your points and all these other variables, they say that you need to put 20 thousandths. It's a roundabout number. So I did a static timing, did everything, and it runs. It runs very, very well, actually. Very well. I have to adjust the throttle cables. I have to lubricate the choke cables, but I still need to do a little tuning on the carb. But yeah, she runs fantastic, all because of a stupid, cheap set of points. Buy genuine Kohler. That's all I have to say. I spent probably 5 hours chasing my tail on this, and all it was a stupid Chinese set of points. Don't get me wrong, some aftermarket parts are okay for things that you can't replace, but like, I am adamant about genuine Kohler carb kits. I am adamant about Kohler points. Gaskets, yeah, Chinese is good. If you don't want to spend $50 on a genuine Kohler coil, go ahead and put a Chinese one on it. It doesn't affect that much. But when you get points, or you get a carb kit that gets used every time that you start the engine, you use a carb, and you use crap material, you're going to get a crap result. So now that she's running, all I have to do, in theory, I hope, is put the drive belts on, and I should have a running and driving tractor, in theory, because I don't know why they pulled the drive belts, and I hope it's just that they were old or someone did something. But part of my concern is, if I can find it, when this came in, it came with some parts. And this looks like a drive shaft. And then there is sheaves and parts for drive shafts in the thing. So I'm a little concerned. But looking down there, I have what looks to be a brand new drive shaft in there. So I'm going to put this back together today. I'm going to clean it up and then wash it, and then I'm probably going to go get a carb kit. I'm going to probably get 2 belts and see what happens. Alright, so we just ran it for about 3-4 minutes. Got some other issues going on, and I'm not sure how to address them. So I need one more dry belt, and I still need to clean it. I haven't cleaned it, but I got some steering work to do, and then for some reason the deck it's fighting me. It'll lift up in the back side, but it won't lift up in the front, and the deck was digging in, and it's just, so that's why the orange zip tie is on there. But yeah, tractor's coming together.